Hey, Ghastly. Why did you choose the name 96? Okay, okay. Okay. That's better than the reason why I thought. I was like, never mind, just forget anything that forget everything that I just said. What's up? Armor Day. If you do recall, I cannot take claim or take credit for this these pieces up until this point. I'm just doing a little adjustment, final 10% adjustment. On these ones it seems like there's a little bit more to do, but little adjustment to the gear to get them where they ought to be. So here's some stuff that I was doing before, touching up some things. Think of it actually. This. Why do you say it was the Day of Armors? Does someone else stream and do armors? Or are you saying that because I am doing armors? Oh, okay. How's the audio, by the way? Is it fine? It's actually, this belt buckle's quite nice. I might just pitch up a little bit. Audio seems good. Good. Just doing some touch-ups on some of the gear. Willikers? Yeah, of course I take commissions. What's up? What do you want? Not like, what do you want? What would you like? You can reach out to me in DMs, no problem. Neil Goblin on Discord. I do take commissions. Okay, this was what I was wanting to touch up. Right here. I feel like this didn't have enough something to it. And that these didn't quite follow the pattern that I'd want. Yeah, so just this is the cloth armor 2, and I'm touching it up. Sukin and I discussed it as sort of something he called at the time goblin dust. A little sprinkle, a little goblin dust on some of the textures. I thought that was kind of funny. In this case, it is grayscale, but I'd imagine it would be green. Let's turn this on. See what I'm putting the folds into. I like cloth a lot, but I also really like organics. So like I like painting skin a lot. I like painting metal, specifically like really busted up metal. I like painting I like painting a lot of things. Oh, want me to show you? I have gotten to do the wood elf armor. The leather is pretty much done. No, chain is not as much of a pain in the ass as you'd think. Sorry, chain is not nearly as much of a pain in the ass as you would think. Because with chain, for the most part, well, unless you're doing what Zach is doing, with chain, with the scale mail, he's really going in on making it like quite good and follow the lines and the way to do it. But for other chain, what we usually do is just do like a whole, like, we do like a chain link or two or whatever, and we make that a pattern, and then we put that pattern across the whole thing, and it doesn't really have to flow with like the body or whatever. Actually, yeah, Pat's chain, or not Pat, Zach also did the Night Harbor chain already. Night Harbor chain is pretty much done. Looks really good. Yeah, get in some highlight here, not so. Yeah, here, 1 second. Let me see if let me save this first. And then I'm gonna close this. Close this. Then we're going to file open. Able to. No, I don't think so. I think I have to open a new one. Or an old one, I mean. Is it this one? So here's the helmet and shoulder for Wood Elf leather. And that will go on that adornment. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And then we may or may not do asymmetrical shoulders, actually, Ghastly. For elves, probably symmetrical. We have the ability, I think, though, so it should be an option. And then I need to... Is this the one? Yeah, and then here's our Wood Elven. But this isn't even taking into consideration the other stuff. Those are the legs, right? But let me see if I can open up. Right. Might be this. Oh yeah, here's the other stuff. But I need to open the right one. It's another Pedro one. Yeah, here we go. And then there's this. So imagine that, and then here, look at this. I'm just gonna go turn, oops. So I need not this, but just need all the files. Bull, Wood Elven. Oh, I think it's over here. Wood Elf leather. One of these. It's not that one. This is the one. So we take these two, copy them, paste them in, close that, save that. That's what that would look like. Which is super cool. And then you do this. So this is what the shirt will look like. And then we'll have this. Oh, hold on. I almost forgot this part, which goes under this like that. So you look at that. We have those straps that connect the two, and that goes over this. And so yeah, it's the same texture being applied to the face. Don't worry about that. And then we have some cool cloth, or sorry, so there's all that, right? But then there's also, this is actually the one thing that I didn't do yet, I think, is the belt. So I'll have to do the belt here. Today. I did the short belt, or the small belt. Anyway, lots of stuff going on, but that's not what we're looking at right now. Well, thing is, that skirt is gonna be a piece you're gonna want to get then. That's actually a shirt. So shirts will be quite prominent. Hey, Scruffy. But they don't have any stats. So you can mix match it with whatever you want. And so at the end of the game, when everybody has best in slot, everybody will have maybe best in slot, but they'll have some variation because they'll all be able to choose different shirts that go with certain things. And yeah, that too.
That's my girl.
Sometimes I just fucking suck. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got this, but I'm painting on the wrong layer, like a fucking dip. Yeah, so the idea is that you have shirts that will have different looks, and you don't need to feel the pressure to have a certain look because of a gear. You can always customize it a bit, and because of that, like, we're not doing transmog or anything, but this allows you to have that and then also have your own personalized like look, because otherwise, yeah, you'll just be best in slot looking like everybody else. But this allows that for that. Wow, and because it's underneath, you'll always have like your best in slot showing. Yeah, no team log, but customization. That is free from the reins of fucking of min-maxing. There is a fun argument that you say, you know, well, if you're gonna be best in slot, you don't care what you look like. You're gonna look like a little strawberry, you know, a molten strawberry, or whatever the hell. You're gonna wear the blue hat even if you don't want to. There is that argument, don't get me wrong. But in an ideal world, wouldn't it be something like I get to wear, like, this cool item is cool and I wear it, but I have a little bit of customization that doesn't affect how people see me? It might affect how people see you because you look fucking cool, or you look like a tool because you don't have any fashion and you pair like these stupid things together. But that's the great part about it. Did you answer the question on the leather plant matter on the wood elf armor? No, I didn't. Give me... Is that actually leather or some plant material? It could be both. There is going to be plant material, for sure. Like the leaves or whatever, like those are obviously going to be plant material. But then the leather could actually be leather. We don't have to, but it's even going to be more crazy once we get to something like yeah, it's going to be even more crazy once we get to something like the wood elf plate. Because the wood elf plate, we're gonna have, actually here, 1 second, it might be worth pulling up the wood elf plate armor. I'll get to your other question about the philosophy going to be with weapons. So, like, here's the concept art, right? This is leather. This is our cloth. Let's see. This is our chainmail. So see, there's a combination of all these things, of plant and like bark, or in this case this could be bark, or it could be like metal, you know, we could lerp it like metal. And then this is our plate, and our plate is going to be designed like metal, but we'll be able to lerp it, which means color change it into something more matte like this. And so we'll have and be able to do something like this that will look gold or like silver or whatever. But we'll also be able to have this more matte look and call this like iron bark or something. And I'm gonna rework some of this stuff, I think. This is the next concept that I have to work at, and then we're we're gonna go look at some of our Night Harbor stuff. So here's Night Harbor. And so this is already done. And this will be our Night Harbor piece for plate. And then this is our Night Harbor piece for leather. Hold on, I just need to move these over. So this is our Night Harbor leather. This is going to be a chain, but here, check this out. So you see this shirt here? That's chain, right? And then that thing that goes all the way to the bottom. I haven't decided, but there's a possibility that we put the chain on the shirt, but it might not. We might put the chain, this chain thing, under here, so it'll be like a chest with chain on it. Yeah, I actually really like this leather here quite a bit. It was this, but I think the belt buckles will also be pretty cool. I like the belts. They look pretty cool. Will armor be like this, wearable across multiple races, or will it be like EQ, where each race had a specific look for each armor? Every race will be able to wear any armor that they get their hands on. It's just about whether or not you can get your hands on them. So, if you're a troll and you really like the Wood Elf set, go kill some Wood Elves that might have the armor you want. Or, go befriend the Wood Elves and they might drop. You might be able to go purchase it. Or, pay someone to go into the Wood Elf city and buy that stuff and sell you, and go get it for you. So it is based off of the item itself. The look, I mean, the chain doesn't look like a certain thing for trolls or whatever. You will be able to wear anything as a troll. Or a goblin, or a human, or whatever. Quick question, Goblin. Will armor like this be wearable across races? Oh yeah, you already asked that. Dranex and Aeonth. I put it two together. You're the same person. Ghastly. What was your question before? I was thinking of recently in regards to Eminem, what philosophy is going to be with the weapons. Is there room for big fantasy styled armaments, or will they stay fairly based in reality? When you say fantasy based armaments, what are you thinking? Give me some examples. You mean like Monster Hunter? Do you mean like... or like Final Fantasy? The later Final Fantasies, I mean? Because we will have fire swords, if that's what you're asking. But we won't have weapons that are so giant they just look unreasonable. They will look realistic for our style, is what's going to end up happening. So that means that they're going to be bigger than real, right? We need to have longer handles because we have a multitude of hand sizes that we need to sort of allocate for. Especially like ogres have huge hands. Hold on. Another. Okay, check this out. You're gonna love this. Here are our weapons. Short sword, long sword, two-hand sword, dagger, knuckles, fist, one-hand axe, two-hand axe. We have a club, a mace, a hammer, a two-handed maul or two-handed blunt weapon. We have two types of wands. We have a rod, a scepter, a staff, quarterstaff, one-handed staff or one-handed spear, trident, pike, which will be a two-handed spear. We have a one-handed a scythe or a sickle, and we have a two-handed sickle. We're gonna try this out, a flail. We don't know if it's gonna work. Flute, lute, and drum. Bow, of course. No crossbow. Yes, of course we have a polearm. That's this pike, and there'll be different types of different like styles where we'll make it a polearm or something, for sure. Yeah, and then an offhand. In this case, it's a censer. Oh yeah, we also have two types of shields and a buckler. Getting an animation for we'll get an animation for a spear, a two-handed spear. I'm not sure we're gonna do like a swipe. We might. And then same thing here. Wand, rod, scepter, staff, quarterstaff, spear, trident, pike. You see what I mean? This is the offhand. Things like this, right? These concepts right here, they're actually Zach's, except for this, and I adjusted this one. And same with these European ones, they're mostly Zach's. I did the wands, but he redid the wands again, so we'll have different rods and wands and scepters and staves than this. I think he touched up the sickle as well, but for the most part things stayed pretty close to this. And then he did these. He did a bunch actually. And then back over to some of my concepts. And then back to Zukin. I did the frying pan though. And then there's a couple other weapons that aren't shown here that we need to get in and organized. Let me see if I have weapon concepts. I think it's this one. So we have other things like these. Dwarf axe, short sword, hammer, polearm. And then this, I think it's like a Cassadria or something like that. Casa something. Caladrine. It's something Italian, meant for fighting in the. It's like a short sword that's meant to fight in like the alleyways. And then some other stuff here. Throwing axe. Druid staff. And goblin bow. Wood elf bow. Another goblin bow. And like those daggers. But yeah, lots of stuff. Look at that. That arrow. No, not yet. No primitive weapons as of yet. There's bones, but no stones. And that's probably a better way to organize it, to be honest. Stone weapons or whatever instead of like native weapons. Anyway, lots of cool shit is being made, and after this I need to get back into concepts so that everybody has stuff to do. Yeah, it's a cool mix of stuff, and yeah, they're definitely more realistic, right? They're not over the top. That's one thing that I really don't want. Is if we do over the top sizes of weapons, what needs to happen is that the animation needs to sell that size, or else it's not worth it. Because no one, I mean no one, wants to have a giant sword that doesn't feel weighty. Thing is, I actually like the way that Monster Hunter does it. Because they make their weapons giant, but they also sell the weight in all their animations. And so it feels right that you have this giant weapon. I'm not saying that we'll have giant weapons like that, but what I am saying is that we definitely want some of those, like, some of those, or some of that weight being sold. Because otherwise, I'm adamantly against too big of weapons. Let's see. There will be epics, but you won't be seeing them in your low-level area unless you see a cool guy that has gotten an epic hang out in the newbie zone or something. So yeah, there will be epics. Yeah, we're also not doing medieval. Where we have a decent amount of fantasy already built in. Like, once we get to like the goblin weapons or whatever, right? Those goblin weapons, they're gonna be. I need to grab this fucking brightness scale and just put it in here. Those goblin weapons are gonna be fun to mess around with because we're not gonna necessarily have like we're gonna have some unrealistic proportions just because it's fun. I have lots of cool spikes and shit. Yeah. In terms of that, like, yeah, we're not going full medieval. That's for sure. We're still aware that, you know, Conan the Barbarian looks cool. It's funny because I feel like you're asking all these questions, and instead of being like stumped, I'm like, oh yeah, no, we got answers for that. We've thought about a lot. This isn't a challenge, by the way. Please don't see that as a challenge to try and stump us now. Will we have owl bears? Probably not. Owl bears are a very D&D thing. Well, yes, EQ did take a lot from what's it called? A lot from D&D. Maybe we will have our owl bears. I don't know how many people are attached to them actually. It's funny. I'm like, you can't stump me. Proceeds to get stumped. EQ owl bear. Is it EQ1? Or is this EQ2? It looks like this model does not look Model does not look very classic. Maybe this one does. This is the one that I'm looking at. When did this guy come in? When did this motherfucker come in? Yeah, it's EQ1. Is there I don't know, I don't like owlbears. I'm gonna say it. It's not that I think they're lazy design. I love it when a designer just merges two things. Owl, bear, mega monster, sick. But is Lucklin? Wasn't Lucklin the controversial one that redid a bunch of models? Am I fucked up? They introduced better graphics but worse art design or art direction is what the takeaway has been anytime I hear anyone talk about Lucklin. I mean, they added owlbears. I mean, I don't hate owlbears, but there's just so many mobs I would rather have than owlbears. Because owlbears feel very, unless we put our own like really nice like spin on it or something, but they just feel so, they feel very D&D to me. Like they can't completely like just say, hey, no one else can do owlbears except for us, because what, you're gonna copyright like a merging an owl and a bear? That's silly. Yeah, the name might be actually, yeah. What if we called them bear owls? And it had the body of an owl on the face of a bear. DG3 is based off of D&D though. What are some monsters I would want to see first? Well, you need to get Knowles in. Talking like creatures. Need to get like a frog type person, a lizard man. Both playable race lizard man and non-playable race lizard man. That's more monstrous and dinosaur-like. I would like to have a spider folk. I already have concepts for spider folk. I'd like to see demons. I'd like to see golems. I'd like to see abominations. Slimes, yeah. I'd like to see vampires, were-rats, ratmen. We do have were-rats, and we just finished off a ratman model, so that's already in. I'd also like to see like some other stuff that, like some like truly just our stuff. That would be really cool. Like, I have this concept for Hanlons, and they're essentially just like a big old face and legs. They're great. I'd like to see Naga. I think I would like to also see like a... Oh, mandrakes for sure. I'd like to see like a Murloc stand-in. Like WoW hit gold with Murlocs. Murlocs are probably one of the best designed creatures in all of WoW. They're so cool. They're so iconic. Harpies, yeah, we have concepts for harpies. We have demons concepted, but we don't have angels concepted. And biblically accurate angels would be really fun. Gotta watch out though, because once you do too much of that, and you're gonna sort of end up like where Final Fantasy is. So they need to be sort of one and done. No like no like this is like a now like a type angelic or whatever. And then we just apply that to a bunch of shit. Oh, maybe. Fish people. Let me pull up the harpies. Because they are pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with them. Here's our harpy. So we have a low level harpy or whatever, and then we have a high level harpy. Huge tail, fucking giant mane, harpy queen motherfucker right here. Oh yeah, by the way, here are our rat men and mice men. No, but the Ratman did. Ratman got started. Actually, we need to do the gear for this. That's interesting. I think I would like to do the gear for this, actually. Yeah. This is one of my favorite concepts. Mask of Madness. I want Masks of Madness in Simple Bear. Oh yeah, our Aviok is fucking dope. We have both. We have this and this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the shoe bill. Thought that was pretty dope. One last one that I want to show you guys because it's cool. And then I'll get back to working. Oh, these are cool. These are like druidic treants. Essentially like tree spirit, ancient tree spirit type stuff. I want that to be the treant form. And then this guy's sick. I want these guys so bad. They're like spiderlings or whatever. Yeah, this guy's cool as well. The Shadow Beast. Yo!
Snob Goblin has begun their raid upon us.
What's up,
Prepare
Snob
chat
Goblin?
for the incoming
What's
horde
up?
of
How
all
was
14 of us. Snob Goblin has begun their
how's
raid
Elite
upon us.
Dangerous?
Prepare chat for the incoming.
How's your stream? Also, welcome everybody. Snob Goblin sick. Not much else to say. I'm doing art, and I'm doing art for a video game, no. Monsters of Memories is a classically inspired MMO. We're having a stress test tomorrow, actually, as in Saturday, at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for about 4 hours, where you can jump in, run around, break the server, or try to, and play the game. It was pretty uneventful. I visited Seoul for the first time, but I will go to sleep. Good night, all you lovely people. Yeah, man, thanks for the raid. Have a good sleep, sir. Yeah, Snob's a variety streamer and a really good one at that. I love the games that he picks, and I love watching him play Dead by Daylight. That's how I met him. I watched him play Dead by Daylight. Yeah. Right now we're just doing some touch-ups for some art. Some well, a shawl right now. Cloth pieces. Nothing really special. But I thought I would stream it. Should it be like that? Yeah. Alright, what are you guys up to? Seems like it should be a pretty simple slash good place to... What's going on in here? I'm painting some clothes for your mom to wear. Cover up, girl. Yeah. I never did listen. I'm always staying up late. Finally, someone throws back some mom joke shade. About time. It's been only a couple years. What's that? No, I'll get the shawl for you done soon. Don't worry. Go back to it. Like, so stupid. So stupid. Oh god. Ridiculous plate of soul food? What's soul food? Like just hearty Thanksgiving food? Or like soul fried chicken or something? Like green? Ham, fried cabbage, greens, mac and cheese, dressing, sweet potatoes, turkeys, cinnamon potatoes. Ooh. That sounds very good. Ham. That sounds very good. Oh. How do these? This looks pretty good, I think, right? Do I want something like that? Oh. open up the concept just so I can see what the fuck I fucked up. X. Oh, there were two stripes like that instead. Interesting. Okay. Might be able to spin it. Let's do a second layer here. Okay, so I think this could work. Okay. That's pretty good, I think. So now we have that, which is pretty good. It means that we have the two stripes that go through, and we have a little bit more extra like folds to it, so it's like a 3-layered thing. Kind of cool. I think the hat's pretty good actually already. I don't know I honestly don't think I need to change much. Anything. We just touch up some things here and there, but I really don't even think I need it that much, to be honest. I'll leave it. I do this last little edge and leave it. This is good. Looks good. Same with this. This looks really good. Oh, that's why. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this cat bottom, honestly, we shouldn't. Check this out. This is going to be really cool. So here is an X. Ooh. And then you do this. Throw that right on there. Okay. Then, actually this one I need to shade a little bit differently than I was planning on showcasing, but whatever. And then you do something like this. There you go. Really dark spot. Get the shading on the bottom rung. Look at that. Touch a little bit of the bottom here. Okay, it's an, and then Something like that. And all these axes can go whoop. And then you can go in and adjust each one so that they look a little different. You don't have to. This last step is pretty whatever. You don't have to do this last step. It's already done, but just a little extra touch makes them feel unique. Stitches. Pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Now, let's take this. Add that. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I think that's pretty good. And then I also did this already. Oh. Oh. Not sure if I like that. Okay. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is the base. Whew, okay. I thought that was fucked up for a second. Jesus. That's what it was, I guess? And this is the new one that brings in those. Oh, this is good. It's thicker. We'll just merge that down. Okay, so I haven't touched this up. Let's see. Let me see the breakout again. How are we breaking this out? So the chest piece is this. I need to get rid of this belt. The chest piece. Is this. Where's the belt? What? Oh, that's why the belt buckle. Okay, that makes so much more fucking sense. Okay, that's weird. Hold on. What the fuck is happening? The inner should be there, and then the outer should be there. Got it. Okay, I know what's happening. So this right here just needs to be put down here. That's all. And then this needs to be like this. Which is what it should be. And then this is deleted. And then I can like this and go I imagine that this is the darkest that I can get it. Yes. Okay. I'll do this. And then I'll go lightest. And I'll do a little thing right in the middle here. That. And this. So, what's happening? You may ask. You have the ability to see it here as it would look on a tune. I'm lacking that perception. No, what I'm looking at is not that shit at all. I'm looking at something completely different. So, look here. See these gear? These pieces of gear? What's happening is this shirt has a single belt line. This shirt has two strings holding it together. See that? Two strings. That belt line, that single belt line is only coming through in the middle. See that? And so what I needed to do was go, okay, the single belt line is actually on this being represented by two belt lines, which would be one. And then these belt lines up here needed to go all the way across and be wider. that needs to be right. Yeah, this needs to be right here essentially. No. Hold on. There's a reason that Zukin did this. I am not going to fuck that up. There's a reason he did this, and that is because the belt line needs to be at a certain place, which is right here. Alright, let me go turn on the other shit here. There should be a guide. There's the guide. Let's turn on these. Okay. I understand what is happening. This bottom line needs to have something on it. Means that this bottom line needs to be right about there. Which means when I turn this off, where you at, homeboy? Going to be underneath. I'm going to get rid of this second bit, and so it'll only be one string, and then these two can be more permanent, because these two line up with that as well. Okay, this is good. I just need to check this. Make sure that right, because here's the problem. Is that this shirt, well, it's not really a problem. I was going to say this is a problem, but it's not a problem. I just need to texture this in. Not a problem, not a problem, not a problem. Should look pretty good. This side might be a little bit more. Yeah, something like that maybe. Okay. Yeah, something like that. And then side gets a little bit more. Oh, I don't think I touched on this stuff, so it's good. It's good that I'm coming back to this. Good. All right, okay. So that's good. That's really good. And then I can probably maybe I should highlight this section a little bit more because it's coming out of the bottom, and that's good. Cool, that's good. Then now we can bring in this and focus on this. And I'm going to do this. Are we around during the stress test? Probably. As much as I want to hang around, my dad might be logging in for the first time and I can't miss that. Oh, yeah, no. Get some sleep. You'll need to be there to help him out and everything. Godspeed. And now let's go over to this side, do the same thing. We want to line up these folds, do a little extra stuff here and there. Holy shit. I just realized this is gonna take fucking forever. Okay. 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 Fuck, dude, I can't fucking wait. Sorry you guys won't be seeing too much of it this time around in its finished state, but we got some really good looking stuff in Night Harbor coming along. And I mean, like, the world, and it's gonna look really good. And I'm really excited for you guys to start trying out some of the new armors and shit. Like, it's... Is this the way to go? Is this good? Is this good? Now there's a chance that we have to... Must be the highlights. Holy fucking moly, is this... This belt situation a lot. It's gonna look good though. It already looks good. Oh yeah, fuck. I did need to get rid of this though. I think I can keep this. I just can't keep the... No, I can't because it has that other element. So this is the shirt. This is the coat that goes over the said shirt. Holy shit. This is fucking sick. Okay, hold on. This is stupid though. Here. I don't know why this exists. And then the undershirt can go like that. Fuck yeah, okay. Oh, I'm gonna take a fucking break from this, dude. Oh, holy shit. What is the hand? Oh, hand looks fine. Okay, that looks really good. So now we have this belt that if I go and I put the actual belt on, it goes over both of those beautifully. Beautifully. Let's see. Alright. I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go raid someone. Nearly 3. And I am fucking capped. Alright, we're gonna raid Mold Worm. Hold on. Who are we gonna raid? Is it this person? Yeah, we're gonna raid Pixie Meat. We're playing DMC4. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. I am fucking tired. And I got a lot done. My life is kinda cool. But I'm gonna... It's done. I'm sorry. It's fucking... Once I start doing little jigs like that, it's way too late. Alright, let me know if or I'll be around in the stress test, so talk to you later.